Dude, I feel like I'm in a Busta Rhymes video right now.
Yeah.
What'd you do to us?
Yeah, dude. You like this? Flip mode squad.
I love it.
You like this, dude?
No, I love
What's up, guys?
Just a different look, a new look.
We just want, I don't know. I want to
This is great.
separate us.
Yeah.
I want to differentiate.
Hey, you did it.
When you see us, I want you to be like, whoa, that's wacky.
We're wacky right now, bro. Don't you feel like you're in a Busta Rhymes music video?
It does, yeah. You're right. Yo, why don't we bring that shit back?
I know, but you just did it. You just did it.
Dude, you're
This
right.
is why I love you. You always switch it up, bro. You never let it get stale.
Yeah.
You get creative and you're like, I'm doing it, and then I just show up and it's done.
Yeah.
And I get to be in a Busta Rhymes music video podcast.
You're welcome, dude.
Thanks, bro. Uncut Jams. Anyway.
Wait, what?
Do you remember that? Yeah, I don't know. I just thought of that podcast, that Call Her Daddy podcast.
Uncut Jams.
How crazy is that? That Uncut
I don't
Jam.
know.
Dude.
What's so crazy?
The question was,
O'Hagan career coaching, guys. Don't be like Mikey. Once he got out of college, how many jobs did he get? How many resumes did he send?
0.
Maybe 5. And I got 0 jobs. But let me tell you, I got lucky. I had a family friend. I got a job. And I'm surviving.
Yep.
But let me tell you, I'm going to point you to O'Hagan Career Coaching. Coach O is going to get you right. He's going to get you on those questions, how to answer them properly. It's not just a one-way street in an interview. It's a two-way street. What is Coach O going to offer you, Dave?
Dude, just how to maneuver a conversation, your first interviews, what to wear, the things you don't even think about. He's got a network of people that he's willing to open his door to you today.
Yeah.
You can go and join that networking package now. It's on O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. He's basically giving you away his network, which is, it's not about what you know technically anymore. It's about who you know.
Yeah.
So he's not only helping you with the interview, he's getting you interviews.
Yeah.
Okay? O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. Let's win, baby. Come on.
Anytime Actors Lab, guys, acting is a dying art form. It's in crisis, to be frank.
Gladiator better be good.
Yeah, you're right.
It better be good.
Yeah. And probably not going to be. But we're going to teach you where to go if you want to learn true acting. Living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. One of the biggest rules. You got to know. If you didn't know that, you're already slipping. And, if you've been acting for a while and nothing's happening, nothing's working, you're going to have to brush up, man, because you got to get to the next level.
Got to go to school.
And we're going to send you to someone that has been doing it for a long time. He has a passion and love for the craft. And that's the most important thing, man, because there's a lot of people trying to scam you. They're trying to get you in the classrooms. They're trying to just feed off you.
Yep.
Your passion. And we ain't doing that. We ain't about that.
Nope.
So go to AnytownActorsLab.com, the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. You could do in-person classes, or if you're around the world, you could do an online consultation and online classes. Guys, it's that easy. Go to AnytownActorsLab.com and shout out to the patrons, man.
Dang.
If you've been helping us so far, you're on the screen. We love you. Extra content,
that.
Extra Mikey, extra Dave.
Mikey's stripping on there.
I was about to say, I'm not doing that, but there might be some surprises on there. Just saying.
There should be.
So you should go check.
And
it
we
out.
have extra content coming soon on the YouTube.
Yes, we're gonna be doing more.
Yeah. I'm really excited about this. Coming very soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Okay.
Very soon. Patreon.com/YourPodcast.
Boom. Thank you. Help us out. Give us your money. The question was, what is a muse? Her answer was, I was automatically,
yes,
Julia Fox actress. She turns on herself.
It's coming back.
And she says, and she goes, let's make it about me. Well, I was Josh Safdie's muse on Uncut Jams. What is Uncut Jams?
That is a crazy thing to proclaim that you were
a muse.
Yeah. I was your muse, dude.
Can you imagine that?
I was your muse during your movie.
Can you imagine being?
I know you were thinking about me.
Yeah,
that's a crazy thing. I would never.
Divorced family, kids stuck in the middle. Who's gonna win? I was like, Mikey's been through it, man. I draw a lot from Mikey.
I'm in a tough spot, man.
Tough spot.
Who I gotta think of, man.
Yeah. Who's my muse?
Dave.
Have you ever had a muse before?
What is a muse?
I don't know.
How do you describe that?
What would you say?
I'll Google that.
Google it. What's a muse? It's got to be a person, place, or thing a noun that inspires work to be done.
All right. Do you want the Greek mythology? Or?
Yeah. What's Greek?
The Greek mythology is each of 9 goddesses, the daughters of Zeus and Mnasin.
who preside over the arts and sciences.
That is kind of, I am kind of like a Greek god that is the king of science and art. That's me.
That's you, dude. And then the real definition, a person or personalized force who
personified.
Personified force who is the source of inspiration to a creative artist. Like Picasso used to do this. He used to like jump from girl to girl and be like, she's my muse this month.
Now, in perspective of Julia Fox, how are you the muse? Because that doesn't make sense.
Uncut Gems.
For John Safdie?
For the movie Uncut Gems.
She was the inspiration.
That's what she claims. But it's a bold thing to be like, that's me.
Yeah, but that doesn't, let's connect it. There's no connection.
I don't know. How can we know?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a movie about Adam Sandler's character is like a jewel dealer that
like
owes money and he's spiraling. He's got to get it by the end of the...
Is that your...
Uncut Gems.
That's me. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing.
I don't know, dude. But that's, I guess, what a muse is. Have you ever had a muse? For creative work?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And those technical terms, or a person or personified force.
You have.
Person.
You have.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Say it.
No.
Who?
Are you crazy?
Who?
No, I would never.
Who?
No, not for, no.
Say it, dude.
Uncut Gems.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I've definitely made things because of people.
Definitely.
100%.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a what about you? Like a person, or a certain doesn't have to be like a personal person, you know what I mean? Like someone you know.
A personified
It could be
force.
like a celebrity, a character in a movie that inspired. Has to be something. No? Do you not come from that? Like you don't go from that angle.
This is interesting. Why do you make the work, like, what is the force to make you work on your work, your artistic work? Because I was talking to Jordan about this and he was like, my thing is I try to look what's outside of my life and that I'm inspired by and tell a story about that. Whereas I'm always like internal, what's bothering me, keeping me up at night, what's my whatever. And then I want to flesh that out and figure out that question mark through a story, like try to find an answer to it, even if there's no answer, or find a premise that speaks to me, but it's always to me. I feel like I can't just objectively, like from back here, be like, oh, look across the room and there's two people you know nothing about. And then like, I'm going to tell a story about that with no, nothing behind it. I need to look at it like a picture prompt, like back in the day, and be like, oh, they're probably this and that. But I'm always connecting it to my experience.
Interesting.
And I'm always like, I'm placing them in like what's going on with me, like with death, with like, I'll Meet You There was all about like, I'm so unsettled, especially at that age, with like, what happens when we die? What happens when you're the one left behind and you're with someone you love and they're going? And like, what's the best way to approach this situation? You know, do we, because I was watching documentaries, I was speaking to people who've been through it, and everyone's kind of different, but a lot of people that I spoke to were like cushioning the breakdown, where they wouldn't, the person who was going to stay alive, who was going to lose their love, was always like, let me get you a pillow, honey. And like, oh, you cold? I'll get you a blanket. And here's your pills. And like, you look great. Oh, lovely. And they're just stuffing all this fear and anxiety and whatever until that day went poof, you know? Yeah. And then they're stuck with all this, like, whatever, like this grief, this tension. They never told the person how they felt. Even if it's just, I'm afraid, like, never said it. They never had that honest conversation. So I was always like, is it better to do that? Is there a way to do it? And that's my example. Like, that's what kept me up at night. And I was like, that's a story I could tell. But I couldn't just like look at two people at like a racetrack and be like, let's see what that's about. It'd be harder for me to, I wouldn't be inspired enough.
I guess it makes sense that you kind of have to sometimes put yourself in the shoes to like get to that point, you know, to create something. Because if you, I guess, are writing about like a specific, you know, feeling or like you're saying, like death or for a specific, you know, person through like, sickness or something, it's such like a specific thing that even if like if you never went through that,
Yeah.
it's like there's no way you could kind of relate and
Right.
like make something truthfully,
Right.
you know, or maybe you could think about it
No,
enough.
like I never went through losing like my partner,
Yeah.
and that's what the film deals with. So in that context, like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I have to go find that, and that's why I was doing all that research and
Yeah.
trying to like find my own answer to that question and get close to it, as close as I could. But that's the work. Like but I'm inspired by the point, the launch point into like even picking up a pen and like writing or gathering people or whatever is because I couldn't stop thinking about this part of life. It like stirs up my soul. Like I'm restless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't at peace with like life. And so that made me want to go out and like, and when I did that, and this is my school of thought, is the most personal becomes the most universal. Like the deeper you dig and the more vulnerable you are and willing to express this like really deep seated question or concern about something, or like something that it just keeps you up, or like this belief in love, like a beautiful thing, like whatever it is for you, if you're willing to express it, you're going to connect to people, I think, in a broader way, which is weird because it's that paradox thing we were talking about last week. It's like a life paradox. It's like the more personal you get, the more specific and granular, the more people understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And the more people are like, holy shit, I felt that. Or you moved me, or like made me think. That's my school of thought. But some people's schools of thought with muses and creativity and like whatever your line of work you're in is like, I can just observe, put myself in those shoes and just go and explore.
Yeah. I feel like you haven't created something that was like a specific situation that happened to you.
Never.
No.
Not like
I feel like
perfect.
that's the most personal.
You know what it's always been? It's been like what ifs.
Yeah.
That's what it's been. It's been super personal.
Yeah.
But it's never been like, this is like Honey Boy. Like me and my dad were like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or whatever. It's never been that.
I feel like do you think that's like an extra step, or is that kind of like personal?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be.
I wonder, I feel like it'd be cool to see how different things you create if you went more personal like that.
Yeah.
Or did less about like, you're like, oh, let me look at that, you know, and try to piece that together.
It's good exercise.
You know, in a way. I feel like it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, you never know.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. I guess, but just the thing that sparks the engine, like what you were talking about, and we were talking about your muse and like the past, like things you worked on. It's like, there is a internal personal reason why you're like, oh, I'm going to tell this story.
Yeah.
I'm going to write this book. I'm going to write this song. I'm going to whatever. Something in you is like, you got to say it.
Yeah.
That person is making you want to say this thing, or like this event that you just went through, or this question you have, like you're struggling with it. You got to get it out. Mm-hmm. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know you work in a similar way.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And I'm just curious, like, do you think like a Tarantino, look at like Inglourious Bastards or something, like World War II. He's always kind of making like wild, fantastical stories and like that are funny and violent and, you know, wild. Everyone's got their style, but like, I don't know. I wonder what his like engine is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Is it just like, let's make something fun?
Yeah, because it's not the same. Yeah. How do you start from there?
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know if I could
and
just
create something that's
fun.
like meaningful.
Yeah. I don't know. I
feel like there's got to be some like you throw in a little bit of personal
maybe I'm
ways
afraid.
you feel.
Yeah, maybe I'm just afraid.
You know?
Yeah.
Because then it might not be like, maybe it's like tainting that it's not like truly, you know, that personal connection you have to it or something.
I have no idea.
It is kind of, I don't know, if I'm like in your shoes, to me, it's like, if I throw in like, there's a robot, it's like, that's not going to work. Like, I'm not going to feel good about that.
Maybe that's another layer of creativity I just haven't explored, you know? And I don't know.
The outside the box, you know?
The something I'm writing is like, it's set in the gold rush, the California gold rush, like, you know, 1800s.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, that's a stretch. Like the place and the time.
Yeah.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
That's I know not like I don't know shit about it.
Yeah.
And I have to go do my research and stuff, whatever. But like that's but it's starting at a premise that's personal.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to say something about what I see in life
Yeah.
that speaks to me that I want to like call out.
That makes sense. Like, the location and the event kind of like, think about it, doesn't really matter that much. It's more of like, I don't know what kind of story you're telling, but if, for example, if it's like about, you know, some guy that like lost everything and like their final like thing is to try to get this gold.
Right,
you know?
right,
There's the last like chance to figure it out, and they have a bunch of debt or something.
Right.
You don't really have to. It doesn't have to be about the gold rush.
No,
particularly.
it could be anything.
You know, it could be about anything. It's just that idea of like,
boom,
I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Or else I'm done.
And you pretty much said it. It's funny you're saying that because it's like, it's about greed. It's about us as human beings, and it's like, because I've struggled with, and I'm sure you have as well, Michael. If I know you, thinking,
no, I've never done.
If I just acquire some stuff.
Yeah.
If I wake up every day and I just say, what can I acquire today? And like, that's how life's going to start getting better.
Yeah.
Then life's going to get better. And you know what's funny? It's a big fat lie. It's a big fat lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a lie, dude.
I like this kind of story for you.
Oh, dude. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's a great movie for you to make.
I need it.
I feel like it's
need it in my heart. I need to settle.
And I challenge you to be outside of the box a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I like that. Like you said, it's a big fat lie.
It is.
I think you should fucking show that shit every time.
See, this is the creative thing.
Keep showing that shit every fucking time. How big of a fucking lie.
It's a lie, bro. It's a lie.
You know,
shit is ridiculous. You're just waking up every day. You're like, oh, if I just get a little bit more stuff, things, people.
See, this gets me excited.
Yeah, but
this kind of shit gets me excited.
It drives me nuts because we all do it at some point in our lives.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I'm just trying to divorce myself of anything ahead of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want to wake up. I'm not acquiring nothing today. I've already acquired all my wealth. There's no more wealth to be gained.
Yeah.
Let me just enjoy this wealth I've acquired.
Yeah.
In all senses of my life. You know, the numbers aren't going to go up. Nothing else is going to come my way. This is it. Let me just enjoy this, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of it. It's all wealth. It's all, I've already got a ton. I'm set. Period. Don't need any more. Why do I wake up thinking, oh, now I can feel my heart. I gotta breathe. I gotta gain a little bit more. How do I get over the top of this? How do I break through the glass ceiling here? It's like, bro, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
There's no way to live a life. I'm just sick of it, bro.
Yeah.
There's this dude I'm obsessed with now. New YouTube like obsession, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Trent the Traveler. Have you heard of him?
No.
If you haven't, go look him up. Dude lives in a van. It's a gaming van. He has his dog Millie, right? He's got a bed. It's all decked out. This beautiful van.
Yeah.
Drives around everywhere in America, like North America, up through Canada, like beautiful wood. You would go nuts. This is like,
I bet, yeah.
This is who I want to be. Like this is like if all went south. This is how I'm restarting my life. You know what I'm saying? Getting a van, decking it out, just driving out into whatever with Teddy. Yeah, he just sits there, and even when the dude is like, I'm noticing, he doesn't curse. He's never really upset about anything, and he's always kind of. He doesn't have much, you know. He's got like some cool stuff in his van or whatever, but he pulls up to like a riverbed in like Alaska. He's sitting there, he's starting to fire, and he's like, "Look at the stars, man! Wow, they're so beautiful tonight. Gosh!" And he's like, "Oh, I got my tea here. This is good tea, dude." And I'm just like, that's the way to live. Even when things go wrong. Even when he's like, I forgot to get, I made chili tonight, but I forgot to get cheese at the supermarket or sour cream or whatever. He goes, that's all right. I'm sure the chili's going to be great.
Yeah.
And it's like almost like, dude, be upset about something. You know, if you're not upset about something, I'm going to turn this off because you can't be this happy. But I think what's refreshing about it is like, he's just living in gratitude. Yeah. He's just happy for what he has. Yeah. The parties. And he goes, the best part about today, it's not even over. And it's like 8 at night. And I'm like, I'd be like thinking about tomorrow. I'd be three things in tomorrow by that time at night. Yeah. He's just in the present at night in his van, started a fire, have a cup of tea, richest guy in the world in his heart and his mind. Like doesn't need any, what I'm seeing. Yeah. The way I'm perceiving what he's doing. He might be going through it. But it was inspiring. I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed.
Do you ever have like an escape? From like
my runs.
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking like
that's my mini escape.
I'm talking like stuff. Get away from everything.
No. I don't think so.
I think you need to.
I meditate. I pray.
I don't think, no.
That's my daily like getaways.
I think there's got to be some sort of like,
dude,
I don't know, something.
I need a van.
Either something like that, or I like the idea that you were talking about like a bike, you know? You go on a bike ride, that kind of thing. Motorcycle ride.
I need it.
That kind of thing. I think you need to secure that because I understand what you're saying about like I just want to like hold on to what I got and shit. But man, I've gotten pretty comfortable with like, you know, what I got. I'm like chilling. I'm happy. And I think it helps with me being, you know, single and, you know, for a while and kind of really working through that. Yeah. So I'm really like grateful for all that stuff. But I think when I'm in that like point for a long time, it makes me think like, what else can I do? You know? And like, I don't know, I want to, there's certain things I want to get and achieve. Doesn't mean that, you know, if I don't achieve them, it's like the end of the world.
Yeah.
I could survive, but I think it's something that would fulfill me way more than like not getting it or trying.
Yeah.
So I want to definitely fucking do it. So that's why I'm not really like in a bad way, like trying to scrounge up like money. What way can I profit today? You know, like, okay, can I grind some dollars? I don't think that, you know what I mean? I'd rather just like through like good connections we have, like make good business and stuff like that instead of like trying to grind and make a couple cents here and there.
Yes.
And that's been working way better because it's been like, I feel like I've been more just grounded and not like high stakes at all times. It's more like I can figure, like I have connections, like let me just fucking use them. You know, like we have this shit.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be like a negative thing when we're gaining, you know, money and stuff. So that's good to learn. But there is something about, even if you like think you have a control on it, like you're going to get knocked down one day, right?
Definitely.
And I don't know, I think there's some, like a getaway is important. Like going, it doesn't have to be like every month. It could be like once a year.
Yeah.
Like, that's why like the camping thing I do. Or like the Texas thing. But I feel like if you get stuck a lot and you find yourself like having to ground yourself a lot, I think it's better like in those moments, if you keep getting to that, it's good to like just be like, I gotta just let me go on a hike. Dude. And it's like 2 hours away.
You know what it is too?
Like, let me climb that mountaintop.
Yeah.
Like pick one day. Let me just go. I don't know how to get there. Let me fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
And you get up and you're like, wow, I did that.
I hear you.
You know, I think, something like that.
I'm trying to find it in ways I can do it day to day because I don't live a single life and I have like these in my mind, they seem like responsibilities that I have to be around for. Yeah. So I'm like, for me to just be like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
It's going to be much harder for me to do that. So I try to do it in little ways, but I trust me.
I think there's a difference between like a bunch of little and like one kind of
good.
It doesn't have to be like you're gone for a month or a week.
No. But
it can literally be like half a day.
Yeah.
Like on the weekend, you take care of all your stuff.
True.
You go figure it out.
Yeah. It's a good point, man. I definitely feel that sometimes. I'm like, man, I would just love to. I'm watching Trent the Traveler. Like, I'm like, dude, this guy's got it figured out.
Like you just like sometimes what I would do is like I would go to like a bakery on like the weekend. I got no plans. I got all my stuff just set. Go grab like a sandwich, put it in the backpack. Got a coffee, you know what I mean? Like got a little chair I bring. Go to like a hike. There's a river.
There you go.
Sit by it.
See?
And chill.
What is it about nature you could just like recharge?
Because there's no like 7-Eleven down 5 minutes away. There's no phone charger where you can plug in and do your shit. There's no your desk where you sit and just decompose.
That's what I feel like sometimes. Yeah,
I do too.
Decompose.
The more I do like computer stuff, I'm like, man, I'm just
sitting here decomposing.
I'm just really rotting.
Oh yeah,
just rotting in this chair.
Yeah, dude. Bones, bag of bones.
Get a standing desk.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
What I did. And I say that, and I've never used a standing desk.
I know I've seen you a couple times. What I want to hear because I have other questions for you, but I want to get into it because we don't have a lot.
You said you were gonna crack me open, dude.
I'm definitely gonna crack you. Well, all right, I'll get right into it then because you have a story too. But we'll talk about it later. What gets you up to like you were talking about the things you want to accomplish in life and what motivates you when you wake up? Like we're talking about muses, we're talking about what gets us going to work, but like what just gets you going for life? What are some motivators? Sweet haircut too, by the way. I didn't say that. Dude. That's really nice.
Appreciate it. appreciate it. It's a Caesar cut.
Yeah, I like it. I like the Caesar.
You know, had to do it.
I'm gonna get the same one.
Dude, you
next
know what?
week.
How come a haircut just makes you look way better?
You look great.
Makes you look way better, bro.
Yeah, but look at me. I look like shit now.
No, you look.
Because
You're
now compared
always,
to you.
you're always chilling, dude. Stop.
Thanks, bro.
You're always looking great.
Okay, man.
All right.
I trimmed the beard for you.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
What was Mikey?
I think I think it changes. Like I try not to hold like. I don't know. Motivators like change for me, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's human.
I think the big things right now is like motivating now is like for getting my shit together in a way. Like short term.
Oh, breaking news.
I don't know if I should
that's
say
breaking
that.
news.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
right?
let's cut it out.
Shit. I can't do this question. I simply can't. There's no way I can do it.
That's it.
Simply I can't do it.
I wanted to ask. It's open ended.
I'm gonna
No problem.
I'm gonna deny your question.
I'm gonna reject your question, dude. Hey,
because I can't say it without
Screw you.
I can't say it without leaking things.
no, yeah.
So
It's personal.
did you have an answer for it or
I wasn't asked it.
what's motivating you when you wake up, Dave?
That was good, man. I was almost like you thought of it.
Yeah.
What's motivating
Hey,
me?
shut up.
Keep it down. What's motivating me right now? And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna see if I can be honest first with you.
You know what actually sounds a little better?
Hey,
Because I plugged up some holes.
did you really? Mike, you're fucking incredible, bro. And I gotta say, you're looking more handsome. You're like glowing. I really mean that.
Stop.
You're having a glow up
Stop it.
in life.
Stop.
Whatever's motivating you, keep doing it.
I'm
just
hopeful, Mike.
Keep doing it. Yeah, you're hopeful, Mike. Yeah, I like this, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
So what's, you know, Dave? What's what's motivating you
prospects?
when you wake up?
Man, it's been a tough couple weeks, bro. I'm gonna say waking up isn't as hopeful as it has been.
What's one thing you look forward to?
Trent the
when you wake up?
Traveler, very excited about. I'm serious. I watch his videos. It gives me hope. Like, why are you laughing at that, bro? Dude, it gives me hope. I really enjoy my boxing, going for runs. That gives me hope. Physical activity. I've had some downtime. That's been really nice with wifey. We've been through a little medical procedure, and so we're recovering from that. And it's been cool to like just be around each other for some time, some extended time. That's been hopeful, exciting. Not exciting, but like comfy and cozy, and I enjoy it.
What's like you and your wife's favorite like food that you eat together?
Dude, what did
That you
we-
both like?
That's impossible to answer. There's nothing I like that she likes, nothing she likes either. There's nothing.
Come on, man.
No,
Some pasta?
Yeah, no. Yeah, pasta's great.
gosh.
I'll say pasta because I don't know. But she's always like, I hate that or I like that. It's like,
Cajun shrimp pasta.
dude,
Everyone likes that.
I've never even had that.
Okay, there we go.
But I'll say yes, that's great.
Let me derail you, or do you have something else?
Where do you?
Let me derail. I
what
have a
do
good question.
Okay,
I have a good question. I thought of this.
I'll be the judge of that, buddy.
First, we got to identify one of your like passions in life.
Easy.
Pick one.
One of?
Yeah.
Damn, it's hard to pick one though. Story.
Just pick one.
Story.
How would you introduce like someone that knows nothing?
About story? Like an alien? Like
Yeah.
you never.
Yeah, has no like doesn't know anything. Has never seen like a movie. Has never read a book. Nothing. What's like three
It's a
things you'd
great
give them?
question. It's a great question, Mike. That
I
is
thought of that. I was like, fuck, dude. I was like,
wow. Dude. Story. Gosh. All right, pull up a seat. Man, it could be a story. I mean, that is something. A story is. I know it's so hard to like introduce it. It's like, first of all, endless possibility.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about before. You're gonna hear a thing, or see a thing, or read a thing, consume a thing that involves people you've never met and places you've never been, and somehow, by the end of the story, you're going to feel either more hopeful about life or more seen by others or awoken to something you've forgotten or never felt because of it. And you're going to be taken up and down emotionally, and you're going to be just waltzed with and serenaded and heartbroken by and consumed with like this moving, I don't even know how to describe it. like a dance of events that are going to occur. Yeah, and you can watch it or consume it in like many different forms. And you can tell your own. Done. That's all I got for now.
No, but what's like 3 things you'd like give them?
What do you mean?
Like a story, like stories. 3 stories you'd give.
Oh, give them to
yeah.
I just described it. You made me describe story, and the question was, what stories would I give?
I asked you a question. Roll it back. Yeah, doesn't know anything. Has never seen like a movie. Has never read a book. Nothing. What's like 3 things you'd give them?
It's a great question,
right?
God, you made me think like, what is a story to an alien? I'm trying to tell an alien who's never.
I like that question too, but I was also the question that I literally said to your face. I said to your face, and you said, "Oh my God, great question." And then the question I thought of wasn't great.
It was a great question because I changed it.
I'm saying like what 3
uncut jobs. I was half these music in uncut
3
jobs.
Pieces of story would you give them?
Oh man. Okay. 3 pieces or 3 stories?
3 stories, whatever. Like a story could be a movie, it could be a book, it could be whatever you want.
Okay.
I don't want to fight you, man.
Fuck. Okay.
And I kind of put a side thing where I was like, that's like specific to like your love for it. Not like, oh, the traditional.
No.
Honestly, Citizen Kane.
I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this with you. Good. I'm always going to keep it real with you.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do what will look cool on camera.
Yeah.
This is what I believe. And I only got one so far. The movie, David Fincher, Curious Case of Benjamin Button. That'd be 1.
Ooh.
And here's why.
Whoa.
Perfect film. It gives you in doses throughout one life the reason why each interaction you have with people is important, that it imbues empathy in others for others in life, how each second is important in a life, and to not take anything for granted. Benjamin Button. I'm putting that in one of them. Okay?
Yeah.
These are all going to be about empathy.
Good.
The second one that came to mind is just a crazy one. 5 People You Meet in Heaven, Mitch Albom. Book. Read it. Just empathy. How to love others. How to you don't know what everyone is going through until hopefully one day we see each other in heaven. Then we all know. But to treat people well while they're here, because you don't know what they're going through. And I'm trying to like give you different genres of story.
Let's do whatever is the most you.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Oh, how about Beyond the Horizon? Right? I gave that to you to read.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Play. Script.
Really good.
Play. Eugene O'Neill. It's gonna hopefully, if you read it a certain way, the way it's intended, I think, to be read, you're gonna leave by this is like a big warning, this story of like when your gut is telling you like, this is for me, this is the way I should go, and a force comes in and says like, yeah, but what about me? Like, come this way. And you know you're on your path. When we like jump destinies, when we like go down paths that we know our gut doesn't have for us, like Eugene O'Neill paints a perfect picture of like, it's probably not going to end well. Trust your gut, follow your instincts. Like, don't be swayed into someone else's situation if it's not for you. Yeah, because you could lose like what's beyond the horizon. You can always be stuck on this side of it. And that's a scary thought, man. What's beyond the horizon, never knowing, dude. Like being stuck in this place and not being able to ever see what you always wanted to, just outside that window, man. Yeah. Over that hill. Whew.
The only way to see is doing it.
Oh man. Also, gruesome playground injuries. Great play. That's
I always hear about, though. I never.
This is like how two people are always meant to find each other, and like two people can heal each other and be really good for each other, but circumstances in life can always try to separate that.
Normal people.
So to fight over it, boom. Do you want to answer?
No.
You want to go somewhere else? What's your passion? What are 3 things you would tell me or someone else that you'd share with them? Why?
I feel like the only thing it would work for is probably music.
What? So let me know. Hit me up or hit someone else up. We have to answer Charlie's question.
Yeah, Charlie's question
about music. That reminded me.
Let's do Charlie's question first.
Okay, what artists are you most into right now?
Look at that perfect.
Shout out Charlie. That was a great segue.
Connection.
Yeah, Charlie, thank you. New subscriber.
The YouTube
we shout out our
lives.
subscribers and our YouTube live members. Shout out to Charlie.
We're doing that.
Charlie.
People are responding. It's been great.
It's been awesome, man. We're building. We're growing.
Recent musical artist, huh?
We're running out of room. Stop subscribing.
I'm just kidding. Musical artist, dude.
That you're really into right now, most into. Not, it doesn't have to be recent, but when you're most into right now.
I wish I could look at my Spotify right now, dude. Shit. You ever do that thing where you only listen to 3 songs
all the time,
over and over,
on rotation? Fall in love with you. Shout out Montel Fish.
Montel Fish is dope. He hasn't made something that I liked in a while.
I know, it's been a while.
Which sucks. I've been into recently.
Doja?
Nope.
Post?
The 3 songs I'm listening to right now is it's
Keep It So Real. Keep It So Real.
3 songs to listen to right now. Kenny Mason.
Oh, I love Kenny Mason.
Hood Rat. New song. Really
love
good.
Kenny Mason.
Kenny Mason's dope. Denzel Curry.
Love Denzel.
Shout out. He won a Kai Cenat stream.
Oh, he did.
Big, huge.
Huge.
He put a new song. It's like a singing song, which is crazy.
Wow.
I forgot what it's called. What was it called? Got Me Geeked.
Got Me Geeked.
We're geeked. And the 3rd is East Chat by Rayvon Isaiah Rashad.
Ooh.
Just the triple rotation right there.
I love it, dude.
Because it's just fire.
Hell yeah.
There's something about it.
Hell yeah.
Do you do that? You
All the
listen
time.
to one or 2 songs?
Seriously, I do 2 or 3 on repeat.
Yeah.
And that's a day. Yeah. That's what moves me, those songs.
But instead of rap and hip hop, I've been going back to Beabadoobie.
Beabadoobie.
It's literally Beabadoobie. It's just this. It's this small It's this young girl that it's it has a band, and it's just this indie kind of grungy Deftone Nirvana style thing, and she just has a very soft kind of dreamy voice. And it's just I don't know. It's a very cinematic album. I love it.
It's beautiful,
it's good stuff.
Dude. Yeah, man.
Not what I What you think of me listening to?
It just made me think of one that you won't think I loved, but I loved
Sabrina Carpenter.
No, and I like her shit.
I
like a couple of her songs. Espresso.
That stuff. That makes me want to.
Don't do it.
Sorry,
it's not worth it. Not over Sabrina.
Dua Lipa. That's you.
Oh no, the song. I used to watch The Holiday.
Taylor Swift.
You watch The Holiday?
The Holiday.
It's like Christmas 101 kind of. It's with Jack Black and Cameron Diaz. It's like a rom-com. Dude.
Nope.
So good.
Really?
So good.
I'll watch it this time.
Every Christmas.
I'll watch it.
You throw it on. Yep. It's like this. But this is way better. But in the movie, there's a moment in the movie, and I was just, and your boy's hopeless romantic sap.
Yeah.
And back then, 15, 16, when I saw it, this moment, crazy. Frou Frou. Have you ever heard of that artist? Frou Frou?
No.
Let Go?
No. Sing it for me.
Dude. So let go, and jump in. What you waiting for? Like that.
I don't know that.
Oh, dude, it's so.
Frou-frou?
It was so good when it came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, but that reminded me of like, you won't think I like this, but I liked it.
Yeah. I can listen to that.
Favorite artist right now for Charlie. Shout out to Charlie.
Charlie.
I would say Tyler Childers. I've been listening to.
Tyler Childers. What is that?
He's a country musician from, I think, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Dude, he's like from the hollers, dude. This guy is like
the hollers.
Dude, I don't even know how to describe it. He's got this voice. It's like cutting, bro. It's so beautiful. And yeah, like Lady May is one of my favorite songs by him. What else am I listening to by him? Midnight on the Water. It's not even, there's no vocals. It's just a instrumental. It's like violin and acoustic. It is beautiful, dude. Beautiful. It puts you somewhere. So Tyler Childers is top of the list right now. Thanks for, hey, we do this every week.
Yeah.
You want to be part of the pod like Charlie was
You're
today?
on
Shout
it.
out Charlie. You're on it.
Shout out.
We do shout outs. And we have some
Shout
questions.
out. Music. 3.
3.
I can't do 3. I can't do just 3 because I think of decades. I'm gonna do it for like hip hop
Okay.
because I think like
Is that what you did with Kenny Mason? No. Or was that the Charlie answer?
that was Charlie answer.
Okay, hit me.
This is like if I had to show someone that knows nothing,
Oh, got you.
right?
Roger.
I could do it for regular music, but I feel like it's just too many genres that like I know and like that I'd want to like be all included.
But this makes it hard. This is why it's
I know
good.
it makes it super hard.
Keep it to 3.
Of just like all genres.
Everything. You only get 3. And I'm an alien. Hello. I never heard music before. What is it? What would you show me? What do you love about music? What would get me into it?
3 things.
You only get 3.
Oh my god, I can't do it.
You can, but you have to.
I
have
do
a button.
specifically
I'm
me.
an alien.
I'm gonna do specifically me.
And my finger hits this button, the earth is destroyed.
I am doing specifically me.
Hit me.
Not like cheating answers where in history, actually.
Nope. This is you.
Actually.
The most personal is most universal. And it might save your universe.
I'm gonna say first album you have to listen to is Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd.
You giving albums?
Yeah. I have to do albums. I can't do songs?
Yeah.
No.
I need experience. I need
That's crazy. There's no way.
I don't have time for that.
3
Look,
songs. Okay,
look,
3 songs.
Look.
Shine Bright You Crazy Diamond off Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd.
Okay.
Oh,
that's good.
It's like a 20-minute song.
That's why you picked the 20-minute.
Fuck.
I'm getting the signal. I gotta hit the button.
Number 2. That's
so
hard, man.
So hard. But for Mikey,
Holy shit.
give me 2 more.
Number 2.
It's good to put you under the
This
gun.
is so hard.
I like
man.
this though. I like to see you squirm.
Oh,
It's like Diddy. Squirm for me.
I'm
Daddy.
looking through like 50 million songs in my head right now.
Do you remember when Diddy did that?
Of all, no, I don't know anything about Diddy.
That's a lie, bro. You're like everyone now. Everyone just stopped talking about Diddy.
I've never met him before. And
Wow.
I've never spoken with him.
You
and
would. You would. You go silent. If you knew something, you'd never tell me.
Dude, there's too many songs I'm thinking of. I can't
You
think
gotta
of
hit
one.
me with 2.
Fuck.
For Mikey.
It's
It's the hardest question.
Last Donut of the Heart, J Dilla Donuts. One of the songs.
Okay.
Last one.
Last one, dude. I knew you had to throw a Dilla in there.
I have to.
You have to. It wouldn't be you if you didn't. It's like the hardest question ever.
What do I fucking pick, man? There's so many. There's so many.
Listen to your heart, bro.
You know what?
Hit it. That's the one.
Easy fucking Claire de Lune.
Oh,
Come on.
I love you.
Easy.
That was a great answer.
Easy, because everyone listens to it.
everybody. That reaches
And you
everybody.
can't say like, oh, you're fucking being a fucking, Mr. Oh, I'm fucking special.
Hey,
no.
dude, take a hike,
Everyone
dude.
listens to that
Yeah.
shit.
Whoever that is. Come tell it to our faces.
I'll take it, dude. I think
Yeah.
that was all right.
Yeah, man. No, that was excellent.
Damn.
Love those.
That really made me like sweat almost.
Dude. That was a lot of pressure for you, man.
That's a lot of pressure, man.
I have another question. Let's dig.
Yeah, let's dig.
Let's
We
excavate.
said we're going to dig.
I want to hear your story too before we go, but here's
That'll
the
be
thing.
the end.
Here's the thing. What if there was a phone, imagine this phone.
Okay.
And it places one call to you at age 12.
No.
And you have 1 minute. You have 1 minute to say whatever you want on this phone. Here, boom. 1 minute, go. What do you say?
Mikey, listen. There's nothing that really matters, man. All you have to do is trust your instinct. Whatever you're feeling, what you really don't want to do, just do it and just push through, man. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. And you know what? You can't live a life of regrets because you already had too many regrets. And if you do that, you're going to hate yourself. And then it's going to be a long, long time before you could really like yourself again. And then it's going to be really bad.
Oh my God. Yeah. I feel like you'd make it worse for you.
No, that'd be good.
That's
I would
scary.
need that. I would need
You
that.
scared me.
No, I would need that.
You would need that?
I would.
Even at the end?
I need that. I'm telling you, if I heard that when I was younger, I'd just be like, I'm changing everything.
Yeah.
And I'm in.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
If I got a sign, it's over.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I need. Doesn't matter if it's like end of the worldy, you know, like it doesn't matter if it's tragic or anything. I'd be like, oh, okay, we're good. That's all I would need.
I love that.
What about you? You're going to be like, Davey.
No. Don't make fun of me, man.
Hey, boo, buddy.
Don't make fun of me, bro.
I'm kidding.
Don't make fun of me,
I'm
dude.
just joking.
Click.
That's a good question, dude.
Here's the phone. Dave, we got a minute, so I'm going to make it quick.
Hey, don't make it like a movie.
No, I'm looking at the clock, dude. I'm
Make it
an
like a
actor.
damn
I got to take it I'm doing it with reality. Okay? I'm getting interrupted. I'm sorry. Here's the thing, buddy. You're loved, so stop looking for it. Enough of that, right? You're loved already. You're loved so much. God loves you. That's it. No more searching for it. Do what you want to do, man. Do it with all your heart. Make mistakes. It's okay to make those mistakes. Please make those mistakes. Actually, you're going to be happy you made those mistakes. You're going to grow into this awesome dude who is loved immensely and has a ton of wealth and is just swarming in gratitude for what you have. So look for it now because you're never going to get it again. Hug your family. Hug them tight. Love on them. Eat dinners with them as much as you can. And yeah, go over grandma, grandpa's house. Enjoy every second of it. Trust your heart. Speak on your heart. Never be afraid to speak your heart. Love you. Click.
Don't forget to go work at the bakery.
Don't forget to go work at the bakery, dude. Thank you. Click. That was big. That was big. That was big. That's a big one. I forgot to say.
I got you, dog.
Fuck, I
got it.
I hung up.
I got it. We know you'd be at that bakery.
I'd have to find a way to that bakery. Wow.
For people that don't know, Dave met
My wifey at her bakery.
Bakery.
Yeah, man.
Which is a beautiful story.
And I shot my shot.
And I love that.
I wasn't the type of dude
and
to
I
shoot
fucking
shots.
love that, dude.
I wasn't the type of dude to shoot shots.
I honestly.
You and me are kind of similar in that category. Always was a guy never shot my shot.
I'd be like about to shoot it, and then like they're like, "Oh, I love Jared." I'm like, "Oh, okay, same."
Jared's great. I love him too.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah, bro. Never did it. She was different.
She was.
Shot that shot, bro. I'm gonna bust a Ron's music.
I love that. That's awesome, dude. That's a great. I hope everyone listening, if you're listening, ask yourself that question.
Ah, it's a good one.
And try to do it. That's like such a great. I don't know. Because it makes you like if you truly answer it, like I did.
Yeah.
It's like true, and you did, yeah, obviously. But like, it really is like everything that you feel was wrong in your life.
Yeah, dude.
Into a minute.
Yeah, you get 1 minute, bro.
Yeah.
So it's got. I love being under the gun, right?
Yeah.
I love this. We're putting pressure on ourselves.
I like that too.
Let's get vulnerable. Let's put our pressure on.
You know what's cool? I probably wouldn't have said that before.
See?
You know, like I probably wouldn't have like admitted it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's like I mean, back in the day, like I definitely like was what I'm talking about. It's like I would hate to like admit that out loud, but now I'm just like, fucking who cares?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Because you gotta eventually just own your shit.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's like when are you gonna stop being worried about owning who you are? When are you gonna stop filtering who you are for the world, dude? Because the world doesn't care, man.
It doesn't.
No, the world's busy being the world. Other people are busy being themselves, putting on their filters so that like you'll accept them.
That's the biggest like just. I'm going to say it again. Paradox.
I love it. Walter like woke me up to this paradox. And it's great.
No, but it's truly like every day we deal with them, you know. And it's the biggest paradox is we are all like if we are not getting along, we are all like just putting up a fake illusion.
Yeah.
To why we can't. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's pushing us away. And then we blame it on ourselves of like, oh, no one likes me because I'm fucking this or that.
Yeah.
You know? But if like you catch that one day or you just like change, then it just like happens so easy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, I think the world becomes a better place if we're able to be ourselves more. If we're less afraid of like looking each other in the eye and being vulnerable around each other, just being ourselves.
At least the moment becomes better.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what it is. A series of moments strung together is like a better day. Yeah. You know, and then a few days strung together is a better life. And
dude, a good day could simply be someone says, nice hair.
I mean, seriously, just a compliment. Really When's the last time you got a compliment? When's the last time you got a compliment?
You.
Oh yeah, boom. Hey.
After this haircut, I got like 10 compliments. I was dude, I'm chilling.
Yeah, bro. I wore a cable knit sweater to work. Just busted it out of the closet, threw it on. I had 15 compliments because of one sweater.
Because you know why?
I didn't know that was going to happen.
That's like the poet fit.
Ah.
And you're the poet.
I'm the poet? Yeah. I'm Dave. I'm
the poet.
Listen.
Dave the poet Valina.
I'm Dave. I'm just Dave.
But that's your muse, the poet.
No. Enough of this. There's no character. It's just Dave. That's my point. There was a guy, I filled up my tank before I got here. Dude he took I said, I'll have 40 regular, please. Okay.
He said, nice sweater?
No, he goes to the back. Then and I'm on the phone. Like, I'm not thinking nothing. I'm on my phone. I just feel him, like, get to the window. Like, he gets to the window. The gas is still pumping. And then I feel him, like, turn. And I'm like, he's got to be looking over the car or at the street or at like someone else because we're too close for him to be looking at me. And I turn and just staring at me. And it was like, nice. You know? Like usually I'd be like, what the fuck?
So he was just like, just looking at you?
He just went like this. I was like, just acknowledging my existence. And I was like, what's up, man? Like, how are you? Like, it wasn't like, there was no tension.
That's good that like, it didn't go straight to tension.
But that's because I'm on Trent the Traveler mode.
Yeah.
I'm like in gratitude land. I'm no longer trying to acquire or gain or get somewhere or whatever. Yeah. This is it. Where I am is where I am. And I heard what you said before about like gaining and it's okay. And it is. I'm not against like our business and like what we do for money and whatever. It's how do I not live my life for that for Dave specifically because I become a monster.
Yeah.
So that dude, we had a great interaction because my heart was at peace. Like I'm at peace. I'm there's nowhere else I'm supposed to be but in that parking lot with this dude, and I'm just present. And he's looking at me, and now I'm looking at him, and he's alive. Now I'm like, wow, look at this dude. And I'm having 1,000 like thoughts in the moment of like who this is, and he's like nodding warmly, and I'm like, hey man, what's up? And that was it. Yeah. But it was just a funny interaction. But it was like, you had an interaction recently, and I would love to hear it.
Kind of the opposite.
Yeah, well, what happened?
It's the opposite of your whole thing.
No, I just want to hear it because I got a phone call and it was pretty.
Yeah, I called you immediately after because Mikey needs to vent when something bad happens.
Yeah, I love that you call.
And to put it simply, I almost killed someone. I almost wanted to destroy someone. I'm driving in the neighborhood.
Suburbs.
No, I mean, this is suburbs. I don't know.
Oh, no, this is more city.
It's like city-like, you know. There's just a lot of streets and people are,
it's all one way.
People are pretty bad at driving anyway. You know what I mean? It's not the greatest.
And they're very narrow streets.
Narrow streets. This was an intersection. Both it's like one ways and it's both stop lights.
Stop signs. Stop
signs. Not lights.
Stop
signs.
You stop signs.
Because this is important. Stop signs on both sides.
Right.
Your boy rolls up to the stop sign.
Right.
Stops.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to the right. Yep. As always, no car. Your boy starts driving.
Rolling.
And of course, a bike flies in front of me and almost runs the stop sign.
Wow.
And almost like goes into me.
Like an e-bike?
Like a regular bicycle.
Regular bicycle.
Yeah. Maybe it might have been an e-bike, but it probably was because it was kind of chunky.
E-bike.
And this dude, I stop, and I don't even stop that bad. It's not like you know what I mean? I'm not screeching no tires, but I just stop. Dude, stops too, goes in front of my car, and like I see him, he's already like, oh, like yelling, like throwing his arms on the ground, and then he's still not looking at me, and he goes like, grr!
Oh,
he puts his hand up, pointing up, and I look up. I'm like, what's up?
God,
there's nothing there. And he's like, he looks at me, he's like, bah! Like what the fuck? Like,
is he
freaking
speaking?
out? He's speaking, but it's a different language, so I don't understand what he's saying.
Okay.
So what I gather from this is that he is signaling, as a human does, that there's a stoplight. Right? Because there's nothing else up there, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing. Is it? Maybe he's signaling to God.
Jesus Christos.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But to me, it seemed like he's blaming me as like, oh, you ran the red light, type of thing. Well, there's no red light.
Classic.
So I look up, I say, huh? What the, like, I'm like in my car, like there's nothing there. Like I'm pointing, I'm like, what? Yeah. And he stops, and then he comes around to my window, reels up.
No.
And I'm like, don't you fucking dare. He punches my window as hard as he could and starts walking away. Oh, and your boy, what Mikey does. I go, uh-oh. I don't even remember having a thought. I remember park, door open. He turns around. I go, the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And homie looks at me. And now he's cursing and doing all, and he's behind his bike, like, what you fucking, I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck do you want to do right now?
Yeah.
Because I felt everything. Like, I don't know what it is. Whenever I watch like a superhero movie or like an anime and like all the power you feel it, like a Kamehameha, like
charged up,
charging up into your arm.
Yes, dude.
Oh, I felt it.
You pull it back.
I felt my arm just the energy was surging.
Oh, you dropped a little into your base,
and I felt that the 28 years of my life, all of the wrongdoings that people have done, all of the stepping on me, and all the terrible things that people have done to me, I felt it all just energizing into my fucking arm.
Oh my God!
And I start walking up, and the dude's like, I don't know. I get a closer look, and he kind of looks crazy. So. Not like crazy to the point, but he's still yelling at me. And I'm like,
did a part of you register?
There was something where I start registering. Not I think I'm trying to make that as an excuse to why I stopped, but I don't think so. I think he was normal.
Okay.
But he was just like, doesn't speak English. I don't know. Like I either kill this guy or I take the high road. Because I was ready to honestly like
dude,
just like explode.
Yeah.
And just punch the shit out of him. And not stop.
You're high road Mikey.
And I was ready to the first thought I had out of that car was, oh, I'm going to punch him and I'm going to get on top and I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
To oblivion. Because I don't care. Because I don't care anymore. Because this is the final straw.
Dude, he punched your window.
He punched my window.
Yeah.
And I got mad.
And that gave punched his bike and it would have been an eye for an eye.
That's what I thought. I was like, okay, maybe,
But you can't punch him.
Yeah. That's I think where I thought where everything changed, where I was like, oh, me punching him is not equal to him punching my car.
No, you can damage his property. Yeah. You can't damage him.
Yeah.
But then eye for an eye, world goes blind.
Yeah.
So you took the high road, bro.
Yeah.
How did you walk
before
away?
I said, get the fuck out of here. I walked away.
Oh, true. Get the fuck out of here. There's nothing better than letting off a get the fuck out of here when you've been wronged.
Yeah.
But that's great. You took the high road still.
And that was also probably my last oh, if I tell him this and he comes at me, then it's like, okay, I'm on. I'm good. But I had to turn around.
You gave him a warning.
And he left.
And he left.
Yeah.
So that's it. You stood your ground. But that's part of humanity, bro. Like we get angry and we lash out and that happens.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't go south.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
If you would have hit him,
I will say, before I called you, I did drive down the street and I was boiling. I was like, I might fucking find him. I'm gonna go find him. I'm gonna find him. Like, I'll there's a couple streets. Like, I don't care.
This is one way. He's going one way.
I was like, you know what? I'll find him over. No, I didn't think that.
I can clip his tire.
Man.
If I just fucking hit the spoke.
And then I called you. I was like, I gotta get.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of this mental space.
Yeah.
I gotta stop.
Yeah, dude. I was shocked
Yeah.
by that story.
Yeah.
But I mean, not shocked you took the high road.
Thanks.
High road Mikey, bro.
There's some points where, like, I'm telling you, if there really is like a person that ends up stepping, like for me being like, get the fuck out of here, and then they step to me, let me just say,
It's not going to go well.
I think they might be dead.
Dude, I was in the mall one day. One of my friends was like the most docile dude, one of like the most chill guys ever. Yeah. Never seen him get angry. Never.
Yeah.
We were like 22.
Yeah.
Or 20. And we're in the mall, and there's like probably like 14-year-olds. It's like they're walking while we're walking, and one of them like jumped in my friend's face and went like he like punked him. He was like, "What the fuck?" Like got in his face like, as we were walking, and then like
that's annoying.
And they were like laughing and running away.
Yeah.
My friend, now I'm laughing. I'm like, that was kind of funny. He snapped so fast. I was like shocked. Like that, what came out of him? Like you're saying, like 20 years of fucking getting stepped on, and it just shot out of his chest. And he was like, "Where the fuck you going?" And that, and we're like following him out, like out the door. I was like, "Are we like what's about to happen?" They're like 14. What are you doing? Like it was the craziest explosion ever, and I was shocked. But people, when it's go time, it's a different thing. You're out of control. You're like having an out of body experience. Yeah. But dude. It's good that even in that situation, you were high road Mikey.
Yeah, it had to be.
When you said, "Get the fuck out of here," get the fuck out of here. You didn't want to fight. You don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt nobody.
I was half fighting. I was half there.
You want to, but you have a conscience that says, "Don't do this. It's better not to do this."
Yeah,
and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful quality, bro.
And I want to say something that might be mean.
Go ahead.
I knew he'd get deported.
Oh. And that's the clip.
If I did anything.
Dude, you are... You are on such a roll. You are on like a 3 podcasts in a row comedic roll, dude. I swear to God, you are on fire. I've never seen you on fire like this. You're the funniest person I know. I swear to God. I'm learning more and more of that.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where my mind went.
I love it.
I was like,
I love it. And you keep it real.
You are your podcast, guys.
Realest podcast in the game,
bro. Podcast in the game, guys. We love you so much. Hit those YouTube lives up. You can catch us before. Drop a question. If not, just drop us a question through the DM. Just let us know. My name's Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to one another. Boom. Blue, 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 blue.
Okay, now I gotta really do it. Dave, you have to. Don't look behind you.